Hi everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making Mexican churro French toast roll-ups, but I'll also show you how to do a few roll-ups using strawberries. There are so many different ideas that you can use for this. They're easy to make and really tasty little temptations. So let's do this. And they all start out about the same. Start by breaking 3 eggs into a bowl and add half a cup of milk. Then whisk that together and set it aside. Now on to cutting the crust off several slices of bread. I'm starting with 8 slices, but we have enough filling to do a lot more than that. And believe me, you'll want to do the whole thing up. It gets even more interesting. Using a rolling pin, flatten the bread out. It should be quite thin. Flatten it down until it's about 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch thick. Then set these aside until you're ready to use them. Take out a small bowl and add 1/2 cup of white sugar, and then add about a teaspoon of cinnamon. And mix that together and set that aside. Then in a medium bowl, add 1/2 cup of butter. This will be the filling for the Mexican churros. Add 1/3 cup of honey and about 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. This creates a very pleasant taste. Now whip this together with a hand mixer until it's light and fluffy. About 2 minutes. Preheat the grill or frying pan to moderately high heat and add about 1 tablespoon of butter. Starting with the honey, butter, and cinnamon mixture, spread a modestly thin layer on your bread, leaving it back from the edges just a little bit. Then roll each slice up tightly. Dip each roll in your egg and milk mixture. Then I'm placing mine on a hot buttered grill. You can use a frying pan also, you just have to be really mindful of the temperature control. I find the grill is a little more even heat and a little easier to get them browned up nicely. Continue with the remaining rolls and add butter as you need to. Then take and dip the hot rolls in cinnamon sugar. And seriously, these are like eating dessert for breakfast. Plate them up, get a good quality maple syrup, and use that for dipping them in. So this is an easy and fun classic Mexican dessert type churro. So on to the next idea. Who doesn't like Nutella? Spread a nice layer of Nutella on there. Get some freshly chopped strawberries, add it to one side of it, and roll it up jelly roll fashion, nice and tight. And then dip it in the egg mixture and fry it on a hot buttered pan just like you did the other ones. Use melted milk chocolate for dipping or drizzling over the top. Now on to the next idea. Place 1 cup of cream cheese in a medium mixing bowl. Add 1/2 cup of icing sugar. Using a hand mixer, mix that together until it looks crumbly. Then you add about 1 tablespoon of whipping cream. Then beat that really well for a couple of minutes until it's nice and creamy. Then spread that over your bread. Add some chopped strawberries to that on one end and roll that up jelly roll fashion until it's nice and tight. This is like strawberries and cream, or a cheesecake if you will. Then do the same thing, dip it in your egg mixture and fry it on a nice hot buttered pan until it's nice and golden brown. And you plate it up, you can sprinkle some powdered sugar over the top and dip it in chocolate again. Or simply drizzle the chocolate over the top of these, whatever works. And talk about simple, what about peanut butter? Try spreading some peanut butter on it, and once again rolling it up nice and tightly, and then dipping it in the egg mixture and frying it like you do the other ones. Then use fresh strawberry freezer jam to dip it in. They're simply all very delightful. Back to the featured churro, the Mexican churro French toast roll-up, served with a side of maple syrup and cinnamon butter that makes for a sweet surprise in the center. And if you don't know which ones to make, start by making these ones and serve them warm. Almost everyone enjoys these. So until next time, happy eating!